Hello, this is Richard and you're watching Devotion Today again. This reminds me of a story of a vegetable seller. There was a man selling fruits and vegetables across the busy road in the market. But the most unique thing about this shop was the shopkeeper was missing in the shop quite often. But still people walked into the shop and bought their vegetables and fruits like a normal shop that runs. And they used to buy what they wanted. And the business was going smooth as usual without any hassles. The shopkeeper therefore displayed a price tag on each items kept on the shelves for sale. And at the corner he had put a big message board loud and clear that those who want to purchase any item can pick their items and drop the amount for that particular item in the cash box and thus make the purchase. This was quite strange for people who coming and walking and buying vegetables. But the most beautiful thing was, the business was going so smooth without any hassles. And the owner of the shop was quite happy the way his business was running. One day a man walked to the shop to buy some fruits. And he read the message and found it very strange. How can someone do a business like this in such situation that we are living? I'm sure you must be thinking this as well. How can someone trust in these days? You must be thinking this, right? Or trust the customer so much. And he became very inquisitive to know what's the secret behind the story. And he made a point to ask the owner. So he waited and called the owner of the shop. And the owner turned up. And with great excitation he asked, "Brother, I want to ask you something. What is the secret of your success in doing business this way?" And the owner replied with grace and smile on his face. He said, "I have a very old mother and she is completely bedridden and I have no one to take care of her. At the same time, I have a responsibility to feed her and to run my livelihood as well. And I take care of her every now and then because she is completely dependent on me. Because of which I cannot dedicate my time to the shop all the time. Hence I made this arrangement. And by God's grace, I'm happy doing so. But the most important thing is my mother always tells me one thing which I cannot forget in my life. She says, 'Son, always trust God in all the ways of your life, in every circumstances that you face in life. And God will always there to help you and never let you down. Have faith in God and be grateful to Him all the years of your life. And you will never be unhappy in life.' And I believe this is the secret of my story," replied the owner. And the owner said, "Since then I trust God completely in my life because I believe what I am today is only because of the grace of God." My dear brothers and sisters, how wonderful it is to acknowledge what God has done in our life. At times we fail to do so. But my brothers and sisters, how often we face this kind of situation in our lives. Even God is so good all the time, but we still doesn't acknowledge Him fully. We cannot trust someone in these days and we don't know, right? And that is the secret of learning to trust God. When someone says, "Trust me," we have one of two reactions. Either we can say, "Yes, I trust you," or we can say, "Why should I trust you?" In God's case, trusting Him naturally follows when we understand why we should trust God.